Welcome to another episode of Life and Whiskey. As always, I am Jordan. Um, kind of been juggling a whole bunch of stuff here lately where not getting things together and whatnot. Have been putting out new videos on Bitchute here lately. Was able to get some together after a hiatus during September. If you've been watching, got an elk, got a new puppy, went hunting in North Dakota. Let's see, what else did we do? I don't know. I've just had 1,000 irons in the fire lately. In fact, today is October 8th, and just this morning, I finally got my coolers washed out from literally 1 month ago, September 8th, when I came home with my elk. Um, Finally got my brother's 300 Win Mag loaded up. Bunch of house chores. Still working on the flooring. In the course of the last 5 days, I managed to get all of my hunting gear finally, washed. I had to sew a bunch of clothes because a mouse got into my plastic hunting bin somehow. I don't know how. It must have been squished just enough that it was able to crawl up in there and build a little nest, chewed a hole in 3 of my brand new Kuyu shirts I haven't even worn yet, so that was a little irritating. So I had to sew all those holes up. What else have I been doing? I mean, I've just been cleaning gear, stowing gear, packing gear away, doing all that stuff. I finally got things squared away to the point where now I can relax just a smidgen, even though I have a ton of work I still need to do. But I get to relax a little bit and drink whiskey, so that's great. And during the course of that time, last weekend, my wife, my amazing wife, she took a little vacation for herself, went down to Denver, and, like any good wife would do, spent $800 plus on whiskey. And as you can see, the whiskey collection over here has grown quite significantly. So today we are going to do ryes. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 ryes. As a little teaser here, finally got my hands on an Octomore. My wife got Octomore 13.3. She paid a boatload. Again, still haven't even got things put into the computer yet. Reading off of here, this is by far, by over $100, the most expensive bottle we have ever purchased. But we wanted one, we got one, and is it worth $279.99? $280. That's insane. I know people pay $300 for Stag and Elmer and all these other things. Well, I'm not those people, and $280 is an insane amount of money. Like, I can't believe my wife did that, but also I'm super thankful. Crossed it off the list. Crossed off, like, I don't even know, 8 things off the list, maybe something like that. And so she got this New Riff malted rye, the High West double rye, a Sagamore rye, this Woodinville rye, Chattanooga bourbon, Deanston, Rebel 10. So I have a Rebel 10 and a Rebel cast strength. I mean, I just got a boatload of stuff that you guys should be looking forward to, just like me, in the next couple of videos to check out. But this video, we're going to do this Woodinville 100% rye, pot still, 90 proof, 45 ABV. Now, I've done a Woodinville bourbon before. It is excellent. I absolutely love it. I have high hopes for this. I've heard really, really good things about Woodinville in general. So when my wife saw this, I said, hey, pick it up. She went to the Total Wines, one of the Total Wines in Denver, the Denver area. And she paid, let me see here, $35.49, so $35.50 roughly for this Woodinville rye, which, really is not a bad price. Also, which we won't be reviewing, but my wife made some second bottle purchases, which kind of backups for us. She bought another Anoa. She paid $59.99, so $60 for an Ardbeg Anoa. She bought I just saw it over here, a Lafroig 10. Man, steal of a deal. Lafroig 10 for $39.99, so $40 for a Lafroig 10. We haven't had a Lafroig 10 for quite a while. Still would like to get the sherry cask finish. We drank that one, but it'd be nice to get a refill on that one. And then the other one she bought for me was the Early Times Bottled and Bond for a liter. It is $23.99, so $24. I mean, that's an absolute steal. Again, when we were out in Oregon in June, we got a bottle of that with my buddy, and we bought a bottle to bring back. So I had a bottle, and then we brought a bottle to share um, with my buddy. And man, talk about a hitter for $24. It might be the best bargain in bourbon, and it's a liter for $25. It's absolutely superb. So I got a second bottle of that. Yeah, so we're gonna get through all these things here. So Woodinville, what did I say? $34.99, $35. Nope, 35.49. So $35.50. We're gonna get into this. We're gonna check it out. Pretty excited about this. See if I can even figure out how to get into this dang thing. Haven't even opened it yet to try it, to taste it. Got one of those little pull deals, but let's see if we can get it figured out here. So bear with me. Let's see, did we get it that time? And of course, I don't have fingernails or anything like that to be able to like dig underneath things to get stuff out, but we'll get it. We'll get it. But yeah, just finally was able to get through a bunch of the work I've had going around yesterday. So here in Wyoming on the mountain, yesterday it was like 60 degrees, 70 degrees, something really nice like that. No clouds in the sky. It was just a really nice day. So my wife and I and my son and our dog, we went up onto the mountain. They had snow above about 9,000 feet. And so um, there was some snow up there, which if you've watched this channel, winter is my favorite time of year. Well, fall is my favorite time of year, followed by winter. I absolutely love winter. So anytime there's snow involved, I'm super excited. So we went up there. It looked like there was a fair amount of snow up in the high country, up above about 10,000 feet. It looked like there was at least a foot of snow up there. Today, tomorrow, so today's Sunday, it's supposed to be like almost 80 degrees today, pretty hot. But then by midweek this week, the high is supposed to be in the 40s and rain, which means up on the mountain, there's definitely going to be some snow. We had our first frost on the 6th and the 7th. So we had 2 frost days in a row. Our first frost here. So yeah, fall's upon us. It took a while. September was a lot warmer than I was ready for, but it also seems like it's wet. So I think we're gonna get another heavy snow year this year, which will not be good for the deer and the antelope if that is true. Whoa. Keep it in glass, new. Um, okay, on the nose, we got very bourbony on the nose. It's very sweet, caramel, confectioner sugar. Yeah, it's kind of a caramel bomb, actually. Not very herbal at all. It has a density to the sweetness. Smells viscous. Um, just looking to see if there's anything in here about a mash bill in here at all. I don't see it. In fact, I haven't even read on here to see if there is an age statement on here. But either way, it doesn't matter, man. It smells amazing, but amazing bourbon. Like it does not smell like rye. Just very sweet, very caramel. On the back end of that, you can get like a little bit of rye spice in the nose, I guess, if you want to call it that. Almost like green not vegetation. I don't know. Like I, the taste of the rye spice, the rye grain spice, I can smell that. It's not grainy, it's a spice on the back end of that really dense caramel, confectioner sugar sweetness, a little bit of wood, oakiness, not oak tannin, but oak. It's very nice. Oh man. Ooh, that is so good. Everything I was smelling, very sweet, heavy, caramel, brown sugar, dense, sweet flavors up front. A little bit of wood impact in there. Like just a slight oak tannin. It doesn't venture into the bitterness, but just a little bite that lets you know that it's there. The proof doesn't really come through at all. At the very end of it, it goes from this sweet, very nice bourbon flavor right into this really nice rye spice on the tongue. Kind of dries it out a little bit. Has a nice viscous, heavy, oily, clingy, dense, creamy mouthfeel to it. Um, it is the perfect rye. It really is, because it has all that sweetness, but then it also has the right amount of rye character on the back end of it to really fill out that flavor profile. The nose is leaning more into that rye spiciness. Okay, that time on the taste, that rye spice came forward. A little bit of graininess in there, graham cracker mixed with that sweet brown sugar caramel, a little bit of oak. It's just a perfect, well balanced, very nice rye. Has a good little ethanol ding mixed with that rye spice on the finish. Um, More so than what you would think a 90 proof would hit you at, but man, is it good. So go ahead, drop in the comments down below what you can find a bottle of Woodinville rye for in your area and any experiences you have had with it. If you're watching this on YouTube, get off YouTube. Go watch this over on Rumble or BitChute, preferably on BitChute because I'm releasing stuff ahead of time there. Again, $35.49 in Denver, Colorado at the Total Wines. Man, great score. Really appreciate my wife, so thank you so much for picking that up. And that is excellent. Really, 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 really digging that one. And we have tapped into this new riff and the Sagamore and this High West, and looking forward to those as well. So stay tuned for the next couple of videos. That's what we're going to be exploring here. We're doing these in order of proof. So we started with 90 proof. We're going to go up to the 100 proof new riff, then the 103 proof High West, and then 110 proof Sagamore. So stay tuned for those. As always, thanks for watching. You guys have yourselves a great day. And like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And if you think somebody out there would appreciate this video, go ahead and share this with friends, family, whomever you think might get a little bit of extra value out of these videos. Greatly appreciate it. As always, you guys have yourselves a great day. We'll catch you in the next video.